I am Rocelle, and you'll have to excuse me. I'm a little bit sick under the weather, but I am surviving. And this is week 8 for me since surgery, so it's been 2 months since gastric bypass. And today I'm going to discuss bits of my week, which have been jumbled because I've been sick, and how my body is responding to gastric bypass being sick because it's been a little rough. And then I'm going to give a little bit of parting advice as far as dieting goes for gastric bypass patients, as well as people who are regular dieting can follow it too. And that'll be it for me.
My name is Jennifer Dorn, and I'm going to be talking about pretty much my week, what I've been doing lately, and my weight gain this week, which was not good. What I did, what I didn't do. That's you, Tracy. Anyways,
We love you.
Yes, we do. So, anyways, we're doing I'll also be talking about some advice about weight loss and gain and whatnot. Also, some single advice. I think I've been on mine for 6 weeks now.
2 weeks after mine, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 6
Yep.
weeks. 6 weeks. So, well, she talks first, so she gets to go first.
Right. I'm going to give a little bit of marriage advice, but that's at the end. So, we talked to you guys on Thursday, and Friday we went out to the bar, and it's been the first time since I've been out to the bar since my surgery. Stop it. We went to a place called Sherman Lounge, and we saw a band named Crush, which was awesome. And we just danced all night long, and I had the best time in the world. However, I'm having problems with clothes right now because I'm in between clothes. I don't quite fit into 24s, but 26s are way too big. My pants were sagging on. I had to keep pulling them up, and then the shirt that I wore was actually too small still, I think, because I had to keep pulling it down. So I was a bit uncomfortable all night because of that, but I didn't let it get me down. I still partied hardy. And then the next day I went to a place called Snake Mountain in Harrison, and if you've never been there, you should go. It's a really awesome hill that takes you up in these tubes, and it takes you up to the top of the hill, and then a lift does, and then you come down the hill, and you go really fast, but it's a lot of fun. I took my children there, and we all had a really good time. However, my mother got hurt, and she could not participate, so I was stuck the whole time doing everything. And I was really surprised at the amount of energy I had. Because I haven't had energy like that 50 pounds ago. I would have been dead on my feet and been like, okay, we're leaving after a half an hour, because I just wouldn't have been able to wrangle 4 kids up and down a mountain. And on top of that, we went down the wrong side of the mountain one time. We had to walk up this hill, and I had to drag 4 tubes up the hill. And I probably shouldn't have done that. I could have given myself a hernia because I felt like a knot form in my chest right where my new stomach is. And as I was pulling the tubes, I felt like this knot, a hard knot. I had to like slowly stretch it back out. But I survived. And I actually had an amazing time. Something I haven't been able to enjoy being outside in the snow since I was a kid. Because once you get fat, walking through snow is like walking through metal. It feels like you have metal in your shoes, and lifting them up and your calves start to burn, and it's just terrible. I mean, you have no energy to do something like that. And I felt like $1 billion.
Plus, I was sleeping fine too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially when I used to go sledding with my kids the last 2 years, it was like impossible. I would go up down the hill one time, and then I'd make my husband do the rest of it because halfway up the hill I couldn't breathe. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so fat. This is ridiculous. Steep inclines and fat people do not work together. Gravity says, bitch, you're fat, sit down. So you know, it was amazing to feel so light. Something I haven't felt in a really long time. Weigh-in this week. Well, I shouldn't probably jump to that yet. So then Sunday I came home and I made dinner for my family, and this is where things got crappy for me. I made dinner for my family because my sister Nina turned 30, which is also the reason why we went to the bar, was for her birthday. And I made lasagna, really awesome lasagna. It used to be one of my favorite dishes. I couldn't eat it because of the pasta. which sucked. So I didn't eat it, and everybody left, and I made two whole lasagnas. There were only two pieces left of it. And I decided to take a little piece of my husband's lasagna. And I mean a little piece, like when you think about it, you take your pinky, and it's like, ooh, the top of your pinky. I just took a little bite. So I don't think what happened to me afterwards is from that, but I'm not sure what happened. All I know is I took that bite, and then I went out on the couch, I sat down, ate 3 bites of the food that I had prepared for myself, which was chicken and some various vegetables. And about 3 bites in, I started feeling very sick. And I felt it in my jaw, and then saliva was spilling in my mouth, and I ran to the bathroom, and I puked, and I puked, and I puked over an hour and a half. All I did was puke. And I kept saying to myself, my God, did I do this to myself? Is it because I ate that little tiny piece of pasta? I mean, seriously, did this cause this? I don't know. All I know is I puked 2 more times that night, and then the next morning I had to do a lot of running for my friend, and halfway in the middle of the day I had to pull over to the side of the road and puke again. So I think I caught the flu, although I don't know for sure if I did or not, but it was pretty terrible. And then I came down with this cold, which I just want to dig on my face. Oh, I hate not being able to breathe. I hate it. I hate it so much. And I'm pretty sure it's sinus infection. I'll see the doctor tomorrow, but this cold has been putting me down all week. I haven't been able to get in my fluids like I'm supposed to. I've only gotten like 30 to 40 ounces a day. I'm supposed to be getting a minimum of 60. And I just can't do it, like, because I can't breathe. And it's just, my throat is thick, and every time I drink water, I feel nauseated because all that nastiness in my throat's going down into this little stomach, and it's just making me totally nauseated. I just don't feel good. So I haven't wanted to drink. I haven't wanted to really eat. I missed 2 meals this week, and I haven't been getting all my vitamins in like I was supposed to, or all my protein drinks in. Like, I've just been terrible. And I run my hands through my hair the other day, and I get a handful of hair, and my hair is just falling out. And I'm like, why is this happening? I don't know what to do. My hair is falling out. And I think it's because I'm not getting the proper nutrition. I'm not getting my 3 meals a day. I'm not getting my protein drinks, and I'm not getting my vitamins. So the last 2 days, I have been forcing myself to eat 3 times, to have my protein drink 3 times, at least try to consume the protein drink 3 times. And I've got all my vitamins in. Today is the first day I've actually got all of them in. And so I'm hoping that tomorrow I go to the doctor give me some antibiotics, and this will clear up, and I'll be able to get back on track. But it's hard. And on top of that, last week, Friday, my food intake was supposed to increase to a half a cup, which is basically fourth a cup of protein, and then 2 tablespoons vegetable, 2 tablespoons of fruit. Well, I've already discussed my fruit issue. I'm not a big fruit fan. I did get myself some grapes today, and I think that'll help because I do like grapes. But so I've been basically just having a fourth a cup of vegetables, and it's okay, but it's not. It seems like it's too much, and I don't finish my food half the time. And that's a problem because I should be eating a half cup now, because in 6 months' time, I'm going to be going up to even more food. And then in a year, I'm going to be on a regular food diet, which is like 3 ounces of protein, and then 2 tablespoons of a starch, 2 tablespoons of a vegetable. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get that in if I can't even move up to a half cup of food? So I'm slowly adjusting to it. I was actually able to eat the full half a cup of food for lunch today. So dinner I did not. I ended up giving some of it to my dog. I think I put too much in the bowl anyway, but I am slowly increasing my food intake. And it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to fully eat food. So, it's a big adjustment. I'm only 2 months in surgery. It takes a while to get back on that track and to just adjust your life, and it's hard because you're the only one adjusting it. Nobody else around you is changing their habits, and I still have to feed my kids normal portions of food and normal food for that matter. So it's hard for me to disconnect myself from that. And nibbling is something I'm still trying to get away from doing, because when I cook, I still want to pick a piece up here and eat it. Not a good